Good evening, everybody. It's me, Mambo Dad, and it's time for a midnight Q&A. So the question that was posed to me was if someone can take your star or your destiny, and I can pretty much tell what tradition people come from by the terminology that they use. But I understand the question. Can in Haitian voodoo, we say something very similar. We say, can they take your met tet? Your tet is your head. The met is the owner of your head. Can they take that spirit? You understand? Same thing almost. I understand your question. And the first thing I would say to you is, do you have some agreement that you haven't kept with the spirit or Ogun or Mambo or their spirits? You understand? Because you have to be careful when you deal with priest and priestess and Mambos and Ogans, because people can bind you with money, and their money is the spirit's money. They don't have money. It's the spirit's money, unless they work a 9 to 5 or whatever, have something going on outside of spirituality. So I'm going to tell you, that's why Kuzanzaka, honey, don't play with his money. Ooh, people like to borrow money from his Jakut. Don't play. Hey, you're going to be upside down. You're going to lose everything if you don't keep your agreement with Kuzanzaka about his money, about his anything. Because he's kind of paranoid. He thinks everybody's trying to steal from him. And that's why we keep his stuff in a Jakut. We don't keep it on the table on the altar where people can see it. Because he's like, somebody's going to steal my money. Somebody's going to steal my something. You understand? But my first thing was, do you have some type of agreement with that priest or that priestess or that Ogun or Mambo or somebody, that their spirits, even the Loa? Be careful when you go before the spirit and you start promising them everything. You understand? You better do it quickly. Because even in your Bible, it tells you the borrower, the person who borrows, is a servant or a slave to the lender. To the lender. And real spiritual people, whenever a priest might say, okay, just come to me, I'm going to do the work for you at no cost. I'm going to take my money and buy the materials. They'll be like, no way. I will wait until I have the finances to do it. Because they understand, first of all, that anything the spirit does for you that you don't pay for, it's not going to benefit you. And secondly, they understand that the borrower is a servant to the lender. So sometimes you might think, oh, well, it's just physical money. It can be spiritual too. You owe them something money-wise, and they can spiritually collect. So be careful. Especially if they say, like, let me take your shoes home and fix it, or let me take your clothes and wash them, or even your children's clothes. Don't do it. Yes, they can take something from you spiritually, especially if you owe them. And next thing you know, that person will be showing you a lump sum of money, or you'll be wondering, how that came up. They fed you to the jab. That's what we call it. We say they fed you to the jab. They will spend their money on you. They will give you money. They will, to make you fat, so that the jab can eat you, and the jab can sit back, and the jablo spirit can laugh when you sit there crying and, why is my life so miserable? They feed off of that type of energy, the jabs do. And when you owe them something, you understand? Ooh. Nothing is free. I don't even want anything free. As a spiritualist, hey, I want nothing free, because I know that nothing is free. That debt will be paid in money, or that debt will be paid in blood. You choose. And blood means spiritually. You're going to pay spiritually. That's why in Haiti, you don't give money to people who begging on the street unless they have like a calabash or a koi. And then you put the money in the bowl, or you put the money on the ground. Because they can take that money, and if they know what they're doing, that'll be the last money you ever make. That'll be the last money you make. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with this thing about owing money, or not keeping your agreements with the spirits or spiritual people. Because you will pay that reglama. You will pay that. You will pay that reglama. Trust me. You're going to pay it. And as far as someone taking your metat, don't let anybody wash your head. Don't let anybody, I don't even let nobody touch my head, let alone wash it. And I don't let anyone wash my head with sulfur, or ammonia. You will not put sulfur or ammonia on my head. Because in Haitian voodoo, we know better. Not even one drop. Not even one drop. It will irritate your metat. Some people say that's how people steal your spirits, by washing your head with ammonia, because it irritates your metat to such a point. What it does do is it irritates your metat, and sometimes it will make them, what they say, like coucher or shita, or just pas travail, something. But you will know that you will feel it, that your spirit is not, your protection is not there. Everything you try to do is going to fail someday. You understand? You will know it. And you need to think back. If someone's giving you a spiritual bath, other than a lavi tet, where they have to, which lavi is wash, tet is head, where they spiritually wash your head for like kanzo or for other reasons. Whew. Any other type of bath, do it from the neck down. The neck down. And there are a lot of baths that you can do yourself. You don't even have to go to a priest or a priestess to have them done. You understand? Sound like my dog is out there choking. So I think I better go check on her. I'm on board with that. Y'all be careful in these spiritual streets, especially when you think you're getting over on somebody, because you can't get over on nobody spiritual. It was Brav Gede, who said to me, let anybody come, receive them. If they come good, they're going to leave better. If they come bad, they're going to leave worse. So I don't turn anybody away, because the spirit is going to handle you. And the spirit will handle someone trying to be slick much better than I can. I promise you. I'm on board with that.